Welcome to You're My Best Friend, a podcast about life, friendship, and tacos. My name is Ruben J.
And I'm Moxy Ann.
And this week's episode is a celebratory episode because I am divorcing Moxy Ann officially.
Oh, is that why we're here?
Yeah, this is actually the celebratory signing of the divorce papers and the whole 9 yards.
Where are the papers? Does Brad have the papers?
Brad does have the papers. Brad is actually, he's going to have you sign the papers, and then he's driving them over to my house, and he and I are going to dinner.
Oh, I thought he was doing research on dinner places for us.
Nope. I'm sorry. He and I are going to dinner in a little bit, and this is our official divorce.
Well, this just sucks on all fronts.
No, we are actually really excited and happy to be here today because today, Moxy,
yes,
what episode is it?
Episodio número 50.
Say it again.
Episodio número 50.
You have no confidence whatsoever.
It got worse the second time I did it.
It did. This is our 50th episode, and what we decided to do today is celebrate the fact that Moxy and I have created 50 unique and incredible episodes together, and that we are also going to talk about a couple of things in the near future and stuff that we have going on, and celebrate the 50 Shades of Tacos.
50 Shades of Tacos. Ruben, tell me, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
Are there 50 different kinds of taco shells?
Probably.
Okay. That was my only question. That was all I had.
Okay. So there's hard shell, there's soft shell, there's flour, there's corn, there is the green one, there's the red one. There are the small ones, the large ones. There's some that are made out of cheese. There's the
there's the Doritos Locos tacos from Taco Bell.
There's 2 different of the Doritos Locos ones. And you could do the lettuce taco shells. You can do taco shells made out of edible paper. And I'm sure there's many, many more that I can't even think of.
That was really good. That was really good. Actually, very good job.
Thank you. And that, we are out of time. Just kidding. People of the internet. Anyway.
So we are here to celebrate our 50th episode because who the heck thought we'd get this far? I mean, I certainly didn't.
You.
No, I really didn't think so. And I am so incredibly...
Hold on. I'm sorry. What? I have to stop for a second.
What?
Do you have a poster of yourself hanging in your own room? Oh my God, you do.
You
have a poster of yourself hanging on the wall of your... Wow.
Have you never seen that before?
I've never been in your room.
Yes, you have. You've been in my room a lot of times. It was one of the so we used to sell the posters, obviously, and the sample ones we had laminated so that they could travel from show to show. And so when we were kind of clearing out some of the old MXI merch, and that was a super old poster because it's with our old drummer Iggy. And so when we were clearing out some of the merch, I took that poster because I loved that picture of us. I think I actually have a different version of it framed over there. But because it was laminated, I just stuck it on my mirror. It's been up there for years. How have you never seen this?
I'm sorry. I don't go into your room and just snoop through your stuff. I apologize.
What?
Did you break again? Jeez, I don't know what's going on here anymore. I think Moxy has broken the podcast once again. So I'm going to take over here for a second. Hopefully we can figure out what is going on Moxy's end here in just a few. But yeah, we are so excited and happy that a lot of you guys have really gone above and beyond what we ever expected. When we first decided to do this podcast, we thought that it was just going to be something that we did for a little while and then it would eventually die out, but it became stronger and it became bigger and people started tuning into it more often. And it was really an awesome thing that we've done, and we've been able to create and build this powerful podcast over the last year and a half or so. We've actually just recently, privately, between Moxy and I, celebrated our 10,000th download, and it was an incredible day. Moxy, are you back? Are you there? Nope, she's not.
Right. Half of what you're saying sounds like a weird robot.
Yeah, because you have bad internet.
This is not working.
So we recently celebrated our 10,000th download. Moxy and I did. And Moxy, what was going through your head when I sent you that message that we had hit 10,000 total downloads?
Honestly, I was just in shock. I never thought that many people might listen to us talk. I didn't think that many people would find something worthwhile in what we have to say. I'm still in shock a little bit.
I think that a lot of it is just like your grandma listening to it over and over and over again, which is okay.
That is possible. As soon as she found out that we could make money off of the episode, she just like turned it on in the background all day.
That's a good grandma.
Yeah, she's pretty great. Hi, Grandma. I love you.
Hello, Anne. And I love your soup.
So what was going through your head when you logged on and saw those numbers, Ruben?
I was like, it's about time. I've been a believer in our podcast since day one, even though I said like we both kind of thought that this would eventually be something that we did for a few weeks or a few months and then moved on to something different. I've been able to talk you into 4 seasons, 50 numerical episodes, a total of 70 total episodes. It's incredible.
Honestly, yeah, like more than 50 and more than there are some that we haven't released. There's some stuff that we've recorded and has never gone out. There's been so much.
We don't talk about the great deletion.
Well, so we're not going to talk about how we recorded this amazing episode the night of my royal ball and then it just kind of poof.
Your stupid ball.
Royal.
It was royally stupid.
You're royally stupid.
I know. I've lived with that all my life. So what we wanted to do was, thank you guys so much first of all for tuning in all these weeks and months and a year and a half now almost, but also give you a little tease of what's to come, and also give you some goals and standards that we want you to set for the next 10,000 downloads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. One of the things, and this is a great thing about Ruben, one of the things that Ruben likes to do at the start of every season, he sends me an email. The first time it was a little weird. I didn't know what was going on because he sent me an email and he was like, Moxy, so great to talk to you. I'm so proud of you and all the work you've done. And I was like, you know, when we're talking.
Regis filming?
I don't know.
Rest in peace, by the way. Rest in peace, Regis.
But he sends me an email with all of these goals, and all of them are things that I had considered, but oh, right, you have to set goals when you're doing something. I forgot. Yeah.
Well, now we've reached so many milestones. We've reached a point of monetary gain that has made this, I guess, technically on paper, profitable. While never the reason I got into the game was for money, we have reached a point where this podcast will pay for itself and pay for some development, which is awesome. And thank you guys. So
yeah, that is all thanks to you guys. Like,
yeah,
seriously. And Ruben's right. Like, we never got into this because of money. We did not start doing this. Well, I mean, obviously, like, the hope is that anything you do would eventually make money and not just, something you'd spend hundreds of dollars on to help other people. and create something for other people. But we did not go into this. We didn't start this with a meeting saying, "Hey, so I want to make $1 million and here's how we're going to do it." Like, we didn't start with that. It started with a stupid joke logo and a Facebook page that was just like, "Hey, if we can get this to 500, we'll make a test episode." And then we didn't think that was going to happen, and it happened. And everything
also happened in 6 days. So
yeah,
that was
everything about this show is thanks to you guys, and everything about the show is also thanks to our guests and the people who make this show possible. And I would like to say pretty much everything about this show is thanks to Ruben. So thank you, Ruben, for 50 episodes, because I would not have done this without you,
literally
yanking me. Yeah. I would never have done this without Ruben. So thank you.
You're welcome. Now write me a check for $1 million.
No.
Okay.
It's not about the money, remember?
Oh no, it is about the money.
It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money.
$1 in the jar. It's been a long time since I've pushed that button on the episode.
I was gonna say.
Well, that's a good thing, because one of the goals was to get you to stop singing on the podcast, and it worked.
No, I still sing on the podcast. You just forget to push the button half the time.
No, actually, what happens is I don't set up I have to set up a separate track for it to be recorded in the audio version. So
yikes.
If this video version ever gets published, it'll be the only part that actually has the button. If anyone's wondering, I said $1 in the jar. Well, actually, at this point, $1 in the Venmo. Actually, it should be $50 in the Venmo.
Shh, don't tell them that.
Okay.
So, what are some of our goals for the upcoming, for the next 50 episodes?
The next 50 episodes, the next 10,000 downloads it's going to be incredible. I think we've done an incredible job this season building up a roster of people that we have already interviewed, want to continue to interview. No, let me rephrase that. People we've already interviewed and people that we want to get to the point of interviewing in the near future. So I think one of the big things about what we have done and are going to be building in the near future is definitely focusing on guests who have a message of positivity for you, the listeners, and us as hosts. We have a guest in particular who's coming up in a couple of weeks, whose husband was on the show a little over a year ago. Her name is Lori Bischoff, and her episode alone, I think, is going to be a game changer for us here at You're My Best Friend.
Honestly, it was a game changer for me personally, and especially reading her books, just reading her books to prep for the episode. That was incredible. And we started out this podcast to help people. We started out this podcast, not only to help our listeners, but to help our guests. And I am so very thankful that we've been able to do that. I'm so thankful that we get to have people on like Lori. I want to, there was a quote from one of her books that I have yet to actually read. So could I read one of the quotes from her book?
Sure. Okay.
So one of the things that she writes about, so she has a book called The Food Print Plan, and then she has another book called Common Sense Happiness, which are both things that we'll get into on the episode that Lori's on in the next couple of weeks. But one of the things that she focuses on is the power of visualizing things. And so I wrote down this quote from the Food Print Plan. It's called The Power of Visualizing. She says, envisioning your goal/desired outcome intensely with strong positive emotions for a few minutes every day promotes the creation of new neural pathways and upregulates your gene expression. In other words, by visioning it consistently in your mind along with intense positive emotions around the new vision you hold for yourself, you can positively affect your body. Add your positive action steps and you have a winning formula for success. And Ruben, I can't think of anything more motivating than just hearing to actually spend time thinking positively, to spend time putting things into action and combining it with those positive thoughts. Not only is there nothing I would rather tell our listeners, it's you can change your life simply by thinking about it, but that's incredibly motivating to us because that's all we did. We set those steps, we put those positive action steps into place, and then we thought positively, or at least Ruben did. I didn't necessarily. I thought we were gonna tank.
And we did. I mean, we had weeks where we had, hundreds of listeners, and we had weeks where we had a listener. So, the footprint plan, by the way, it's up on the screen if you're watching the video version of this. It is a great book. I have yet to read, but I do plan on reading it at some point.
Ruben, you should read it because it's a quick read, but it's really packed full of good information.
Are you trying to say that I need a footprint plan?
Maybe also just some positive thinking.
Because my footprint plan is McDonald's on Tuesday.
Yeah, but I am that is definitely like one of the things that we focused on this season, and it's one of the things that we want to continue to do, and I'm so excited. We just did like a monster interview recording session the other night. We have some incredible guests coming up that I really think our listeners are going to enjoy and really are going to uplift your Mondays. And I would love to put it out to our listeners. I know we do this all the time, but if you have somebody in mind that you'd like to see us get for the podcast, shoot us an email, shoot us a text, or comment on one of our social media platforms and let us know. We would love to make that happen. We would love to get somebody on the show who you want to hear from. And we would love to have somebody, we would love to make a new friend.
Speak for yourself. I have enough friends in my life. I don't need any more.
I mean, same, but also.
Same, but also I need to be on brand. I need best friends in my life. I need more best friends in my life.
I want to make more friends. I want to be friends with everybody in the world. That is my life goal. That's on my bucket list. Except like Ted Bundy.
Is he dead?
And also like President Xi in China. He's dumb.
I thought you were going to say President Trump. I'm like, oh.
No, right. We can be friends.
Did you just endorse a president?
No, I just want to be friends with him. I want to be friends with Obama too. And George Bush and Clinton and
you're gonna say Washington.
I almost said Washington.
Oh my God, you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble.
Why?
I'm just saying, you're gonna get in trouble. Anyway, so we also want to build our community, which is why we built a Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/life friendship tacos. We'll take you into our Facebook community group where you can become part of El Familia.
El Familia.
Yes, our family, our friends, people who support us. It's been a party up in there since day one. There's been memes that have been shared. There's been gifts that have been shared. There have been screenshots that have been shared. There has been live streams that have been shared.
There's been laughing. There's been crying. There's been arguing. There's been making up. It's a real reality show over there.
Making out in our group?
No, making up.
Oh! I was like, who's making out in our group? Ask them.
I mean, Brad's in the group, and I'm in the group, so.
Yeah. Do we need to talk about what happened the other night?
No. He's going to be so embarrassed. Where is he? He's gone right now.
He left. He left you.
He can't leave me.
Oh, gosh. So just FYI, we want you to be part of the group and part of the show and part of what we do here at You're My Best Friend. So join that group.
Yes.
Also, I do want to say that I know people have been complaining about how many commercials I put in each episode.
Yeah, come on. What the hell, Ran?
Rand Paul?
I was going to say Ruben and also man. So what the hell, Ran?
I'm here to announce that I am doubling the amount of commercials in each episode.
Oh, okay.
But if you Venmo us $3, then I will send you an ad-free version of the show. Because that's how much that episode means to me.
$3?
$3.
$3.
Yes.
Dinero.
No, but I do promise to make it a little bit easier for people to listen to without all the commercials and all that fun jazz. So we talked about Lori Bischoff. She's coming up in a couple of weeks, and we are also going to try to schedule a live stream with her for our new concept that we are launching. Did you decide on a date for that yet?
I don't think we have decided, but I'm really excited for it.
It's up to you. We need to make a decision right now.
Right this second? Right
second.
Now?
Yes.
Okay. How about August 19th?
That doesn't work for me.
Why not?
Because I just wanted to say it doesn't work for me. August 19th is going to be our very first episode of Live
Friendship and Tacos.
We've been doing this long enough. You know how this is supposed to go.
I'm sorry. There's a lag.
We got to get you better internet.
I know. I'm sorry.
What are you, in Africa?
Somewhere.
So Live Friendship Tacos, a new live streaming platform show thingy that we're doing exclusively over on You're My Best Friend, the page over on Facebook. Wow, those are words. And we're going to have Lori on at some point on that. We will announce who's going to be our first guest for Live Friendship Tacos very soon once we figure out who that person's going to be.
Yes, we're super excited for this. For a long time, we've been able to do these live streams and hang out with people. And especially with the rise of Rona, this has been a difficult time for everybody to hang out with people. And so
The Rise of Rona.
The Rise of Rona.
Coming this fall on NBC. Starring Christopher Milani.
Yeah. So, So we're very excited.
Will Ferrell.
To
executive producer Ruben J.
We're gonna have to we're gonna make people think that we're gonna have Will Ferrell on the live stream.
Maybe we will.
Maybe we will. Yeah, but we're really excited to continue to connect with you guys there and to bring somebody new on who you can learn from and ask questions. Because I think you're tired of asking us questions.
No, they're not. They love asking us questions.
Yeah, but they're kind of out of questions.
No, you are out of questions.
No, you're out of order.
You can't handle the truth.
You have it okay.
Yeah, I was typing at the same time. I was trying to think of words. I can't multitask. Last but not the leastest is we are planning on doing a lot more with our website. So
yes.
So make sure to head over to lifefriendshiptacos.com. We're going to have pictures. We're going to have blogs. We're going to have videos. We're going to have episodes. We're going to have websites, all that fun stuff over on that website thingy.
We're going to have websites on our website?
Yes, it's going to be Webception.
Ah, okay. That actually kind of makes sense. Cool.
Awesome. So last but not least, again, Moxy, do you have anything else that you want to tell these lovely, lovely people who you call best friends?
I don't think so. I think I'm good. How about you?
Please keep downloading the podcast.
Please. We're starving.
It feeds my children.
And helps us pay off the board.
And it feeds my cat.
Cat?
Stop struggling. It feeds my invisible cat. I call him Rona.
Rona the cat. That's so cute.
Yeah, my dog's name is Viddy.
Viddy?
Viddy. As
Vinny?
in COVIDy.
Like my cousin Vinny.
No, Viddy. Like COVID.
I'll put you in touch with Vinny. He'll hook you up.
All right. So I have to edit this train wreck of an episode because Moxie had a lot of problems with their connection.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So we're going to cut this a little shorter than normal. But again, share this podcast with your homies. Share this podcast with your grand homies. And share this podcast with people who might like it.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it. Do it now. Get to the chopper.
Please. What? Is he eating a turkey leg? What was that?
Biting into a sausage.
Oh. Oh, man.
All right. Well, my name is Ruben J.
And I'm Moxy and thank you guys
And
so much.
We are out of bandwidth and out of time.
No kidding. This is bad. This is real bad. Can somebody send me like a FireWire connector or something?
Nobody uses FireWire anymore.
An Ethernet cable?
You need a better internet connection.
Yeah, but like an Ethernet cable would help too.
You would need like a 400-foot Ethernet cable to go from your room to where the router's at.
No, I have a router in my room.
No, you have a Wi-Fi extender.
Can I plug into that?
No.
Okay, join us next week as we have an internet expert on the show to teach me about what the heck. I don't know.
Bye.
Bye.
Ending this thing.
This is a train wreck.